We wrapped up a little early with our three speakers, so we have a bonus speaker that's going to come up and speak. His name is Andy Pendleton. He is with the 451st Bomb Group, and I know Andy is a great storyteller, first of all, and he did work with the autopilot and the bomb sites for the 451st. So please welcome Andy Pendleton.
Josh's sister, Susan Trice, told me at lunchtime that she wanted me to do this, and I had spoken about it to my table mates last night at dinner, and I related this story to them then, so I apologize to them because they're going to have to listen to it twice. But this is not a war story, which is maybe a little relief. It'd be different from what we've had to listen to, all these heroes and their stories and their real experiences. This is sort of an anonymous story. It's one I've been trying to find information about for a long time. And it begins in 1943, when I was assigned to the Overseas Replacement Depot in Salt Lake City. This was where enlisted personnel, after they had completed their training and they were ready to go overseas or be assigned to their permanent units, they were assigned to this particular place in Salt Lake City. And they only stayed 3 or 4 days until they got their assignment, when then they had left to go to their permanent unit. And so they had no responsibility, no jobs, no work to do. They had 8 Class A passes, which meant they could go to town and stay all the time if they wanted to, every day, with one exception. They had to be back on the base and late in the afternoon, about 5 o'clock, as I remember, to witness the retreat ceremony, when they played the Star-Spangled Banner, played taps with the bugle, fired the cannon, and hauled down the flag. Other than that, the only thing they had to do was watch the bulletin board at the camp to see when and where they were going to be assigned and when they left to go there. Well, this plagued the GIs quite a bit, because this retirement, when they had to be retired to the camp for the ceremony, the retreat ceremony, it interfered greatly with the happy hour. The two were contiguous. They were actually simultaneous. And so they were very upset, and they planned what they figured was a practical and personal revenge on those who had subjected them to this distasteful occurrence. They, in some fashion, procured a bucket of biscuits from the mess hall, probably a day or so old biscuits, stale, and they poured them down the barrel of this cannon. So when they played the Star-Spangled Banner, played taps on the bugle, hauled down the flag and fired the cannon, all hell broke loose. It was like a football field full of pieces of biscuits, blocks and flour and all kinds of things. Well, this presumably happened after I was at the Replacement Bureau, because when I was there, nothing was ever said about such an event. But people that came through later that I met all told me about this story. From several people told me. But they were always able to tell me that they had not witnessed it themselves. They had been told of it by other people. And I've searched and asked many, many times over the years, and I've never found a witness. So the question of whether or not the story is accurate is still in question. If any of you know anything about this, I'd like to know. I've just personally called it the Bible with Biscuits. And it's a fun thing, and I'd really like to know the answer to it, but I have very few hopes now after such a long time of trying to get him any further information on it. But that's all I have to tell you. It was just a fun thing. God bless everybody in this room.